All right, you guys, we are back with another demo. I am prepping his face right now using Power 7 Clarify Cleanser. As you can see, Clarify has a very good texture. It lathers up really great. And I'm just spreading it all over his face. One of the key things that you want to do when you're doing the facial is going to be definitely making sure you're using enough product or not too much product. So what you see me doing right now is taking the little amount that I have and putting it over his entire face before I actually turn on the steamer and start actually penetrating that cleanser. Just want to make sure that I'm able to touch every piece of his face with the cleanser. I'm not leaving any areas. In his beard area, it was a little inflamed, so I wanted to make sure I felt to see exactly what I needed to do. I think I'm going to do microdermabrasion just so I can break up with that beard area. But we are ready now to start our cleanse, so let's go. Once the steamer pretty much comes on, that's when I go into like my facial massages, pesticide, effleurage, friction, anti-pigment. I do like to throw my own kind of jazz in there, but you want to remember the main four. Those are the ones you're tested on as an esthetician. But yeah, we're just really getting that cleanser deep in there, penetrating it into his pores. The steam is opening up his pores, so we are able to penetrate that cleanser just a little bit better. He has fairly okay skin. He did have some breakouts, but we cleared all that up by his second, third appointment. So this was his first initial appointment just to get him in. We are being very chatty, so that's why it's a little longer. But you do want to typically do the cleanse step for about 2.5, 3 minutes. I always tell people think about a Summer Walker song, and that's a step. Makes sense. 2.5, 3 minutes. Let's get it product on. Let's get it penetrated with some steam, and then we're ready to go. I am going to do a microderm and a dermaplane on him. As you can see, he has like some heat bumps in his forehead area. Not really acne, not really inflamed, nothing's inside. Pretty much just not wearing sunscreen. Heat's tearing him up. So we're going to try to break some of that down, get some of the dead skin off his face. Microderm is great for breaking that dead skin. Then I'm going to go in with some dermaplane and actually take it off. So you see like the dermaplane is like drying it out. It's getting everything under the pores. And when you are doing microderm, remember you want to go horizontal and vertical. My dark areas are kind of like shade over, but you want to go horizontal and you want to go vertical. And I'm starting on the forehead because, as you can see, that's his most problematic area. And I'm just like taking my time, making sure I hit every dark spot. If it's something inflamed, I'm going to go back later and extract that instead of trying to use a microderm, because it does have the diamond tip on there. So sometimes that can be a little abrasive to the skin. So we want to just make sure we're doing gentle vertical and horizontal strokes. And we're going to have him right. We're going to go next into Dermaplane. Now we are at Dermaplane. So that microderm treatment that I just did, it helps that dead skin come right up. As you can see, I'm using my other hand to taunt. The tighter your taunt, the better it's going to be to get that dead skin off. So you want to remember to taunt. You also want to make sure you're using the right blade. It's very important that you're using the right blade. It's not supposed to be getting hair. It's just supposed to be getting dead skin and like that V-less hair, not like shaving people, like an eyebrow razor or something. And when you're going over acne, it's best to like kind of go around it. And if you can see, as soon as I take the dead skin off, that hyperpigmentation, like oiliness, just goes away. It just goes away. It's gone. These are wrapping up this facial. All of these bumps are going to go away. They're just little heat bumps, especially now since we're getting that top